to the story of a truck driver who was pinned underneath his semi in sub-zero temperatures Monday. Larry Rutledge managed to stay alive at a Whiteland truck stop despite spending at least 6 hours in those bone-chilling conditions. Derek Thomas reports.
I could feel my lungs actually freezing. Every time I took a breath, it was just so cold that I didn't even want to take a breath. I knew what was happening.
Tim Rutledge went underneath his rig because his brake pads were frozen to the drum. While underneath, he felt the truck shift on the ice, and before he could escape, the truck sank on top of him and pinned his left arm and his left side. His wife, Lisa, back home in Orlando, Florida, didn't give up on him. She called him repeatedly on his cell phone, which rang and vibrated. Eventually, the vibrations shook his phone loose from inside his pockets into a position where he could make a voice-activated call.
My fingers were stuck together, and I couldn't move them. I couldn't feel them. The only thing I could do was, when I got my phone, I was able to scoop it up in my hand, and thank God for voice dial, because that's what saved me.
I thought about, our kids and grandkids, and then we just had Christmas, and I was just thankful he was still alive.
A miracle, I guess. I mean, being outside for 6 to 8 hours in sub-zero temperatures is pretty unheard of. I've never heard of such a thing as, surviving that.
Right now, Rutledge has no feeling in his left hand, but doctors think the feeling will return, just like the feelings when he sees his wife again.
It'll be like heaven, because I never thought that I would see her again. So it will be better than going to Disney World, that's for sure.
As soon as he left the hospital, Rutledge headed to the airport. He's eager to be reunited with his wife. Derek Thomas, RTV6.
That's just an amazing story. Rutledge said other trucks were as close as 10 feet away from him, but those rigs were running, so no one could hear him and no one could see him.
Wow, unbelievable.